Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Secondary Podcast. On today's show, we're going to be talking about inflammation and understanding autoimmune diseases. So now, let's define what autoimmune diseases are. Autoimmune diseases actually occur when the body's immune system mistakenly attacks its own healthy cells, leading to chronic inflammation and damages to the tissues. Some common autoimmune diseases that we have are 1. Rheumatoid arthritis, which affects the joints, causing pain, swellings, and stiffness. Then we have lupus. This is a systemic disease that can damage the skin, joints, and internal organs. Then the third one is multiple sclerosis. This is a neurological condition where the immune system actually attacks the protective covering of the nerves. Now, while the exact cause of autoimmune diseases remain unclear, we discovered that genetics, environmental factors, and diet play significant role in triggering or worsening these conditions. So we're going to talk about the link between inflammation and autoimmune diseases. Now, inflammation is the body's natural response to injury or infection. But in autoimmune diseases case, this response becomes chronic and destructive. When inflammations go unchecked, this can lead to 1. Joint damages, as in the case of rheumatoid arthritis, and this is due to the immune system attacking the cartilages. Then we have organ damage in lupus case, where the inflammation can lead to problems with the kidneys, the heart, or the lungs. Then for the multiple sclerosis, what happens is that the inflammation causes nerve deterioration. This leads to mobility issues and fatigue. Chronic inflammation not only exacerbates symptoms but also increases the risk of developing other health conditions such as heart diseases and diabetes. So how does your diet affect autoimmune condition? Now, the food we eat can either help reduce inflammation or worsen it. So now here is it. The foods that we're going to talk about now are the foods that actually cause inflammation. First of all, you have your refined sugars and your processed foods. This can be found in your sodas, your baked goods, your fast foods like your pies, your pastries, even your bread. What this one they do is that they spike the blood sugar, and this whereby increases inflammation markers. Then we have the trans fats and that are found in fried foods. So trans fats are the fats that you find in your margarine, your fried snacks like your puff, your donuts, and also processed oils. This also promotes inflammation. Then for those that are allergic to gluten or allergies, some have been found to have these autoimmune diseases, and they will have it when they ingest items like your gluten, which is found in wheat or dairy, and this worsen inflammation problems. Then we have excessive consumption of processed meats. Processed meats, we are talking about your bacon, your ham, your sausages. These contain compounds that can trigger inflammation. So you might be wondering that, okay, we've talked about foods that can worsen inflammation. Now let's talk about the foods that would actually improve your diet and reduce inflammation in the body. So we have nutrients that are found in foods like your omega-3. This is found in your fatty fishes like your salmon, your sardine. Then we have nuts like your flaxseed, walnuts. This help to fight inflammation. Then we have the fruits and vegetables rich in antioxidants, fibers, phytonutrients, especially leafy greens, berries, cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and cabbage. Then of course your spices like turmeric, ginger. These are very powerful anti-inflammatory spices that help to reduce pain and swelling. Also, we're going to talk about your fermented foods, which are what we call probiotics. We have your yogurt, we have your kefir, kimchi, which help to improve gut health, and these have been linked to reducing inflammation in the body. Then of course whole grains too. Instead of going for refined grains like your white flour, you can opt for quinoa, millets, and brown rice. So now, what are the lifestyle changes that you must imbibe by to manage inflammation? So aside from the diet, lifestyle choices also play a key role in reducing inflammation and managing autoimmune conditions. Number 1, regular exercise. You can do your low impact activities like walking, swimming, or yoga. This helps to reduce stiffness and boost your mobility. Then you have to engage in stress management. Chronic stress actually triggers inflammation, so you must learn to practice things like meditation, deep breathing exercises, and journaling also can help. Then of course we cannot rule out the role of quality sleep. Poor sleep has been shown to increase inflammatory markers, so you must aim for at least 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep every night. So you must also ensure that you reduce your exposure to environmental toxins. So we're talking about toxins like your pesticides, your pollutions, especially from those that use your generators, then chemicals in household products like your cleaning agents. These have been shown to also contribute to inflammation. So try and switch to your natural products because this can actually help. So now let's talk about the Nigerian diet and autoimmune diseases. Now, for those in Nigeria, making dietary adjustments for autoimmune conditions can be tailored to local foods. We are so blessed with a lot of Nigerian foods that are very healthy for us. So the first one we'll talk about is your leafy greens. So we have your ugu, also known as pumpkin leaves, and your bitter leaf. Then we can use your palm oil, your avocado oil, or even your groundnut oil. These are better than your trans fat oils. Then fermented foods like your ogi, which is known as fermented maize porridge, and kunu. These are very good and they support gut health. You can also go for your fish like your mackerel, which people call Titus, and then your sardines for your omega-3s. Then the foods to limit right now, as in the Nigerian diet, are things like your processed white breads and your refined grains like white rice. You can opt for ofada rice. Then if you're going to take zobo, abstain from the ones that have added refined sugar, or even your commercial fruit juices. Go for the ones that have been sweetened with dates. Then we have your deep fried foods like your puff puff and akara. Limit the intake of this because they worsen inflammation in the body. So now, autoimmune diseases are very complex, but making intentional diet and lifestyle choices can significantly reduce inflammation and improve the quality of life. So small changes such as eating whole foods, managing stress, getting enough sleep can make a big difference over your time. So as we've come to the end of today's episode, please rest well. Try and revamp your diet. If you don't know what to do, then ensure that you sleep properly. And until next time, stay safe.